Huh. I don't see anything.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, huh?
There
Everybody
goes
knows
Larry
that.
Whoa, what are you guys doing? You suck.
We just want to rock.
Welcome to Babble Buddies Northwest.
Larry, did we just find Bigfoot?
We are your hosts, Babble Buddies Northwest. She is ShanzDev.
Maybe that's it. I want my can see. And he is Larry King Jr.
The town, nobody knew what to call it. There's a lot of tulips here. Hump these tulips. Did you say hump these tulips? Welcome to our show where we'll be all of the things exciting, informative, foolish, and
Incomprehensible. Join us as we journey together through the Babble Buddies Northwest podcast, broadcasting to you from the This Is It video production studio. Hello to you and you and you. Welcome to the Babble Buddies Northwest video podcast, episode number
18. 1-8. I'm graduating high school now. We've made it. We're successful. I couldn't do the early graduation. Wasn't that smart.
Larry the Whiskin'Dad, the scholar.
The scholar. Well, if I was a scholar, I graduated at 16. I just made it on by. I just did enough.
You would have been one of those kid geniuses
Yes.
where like you're
Then I'd have figured
12
out
years
Tetris.
old and you're working on your master's. Oh
Yes.
yeah, you and your Tetris.
I would have figured out Tetris at that point.
Larry
I
is
was a
our
kid genius.
Tetris. Yeah, he's a Tetris lover.
But not a genius at it. So, but yeah, if you're 12 working on your master's, I get it. Yeah. In college at 13, have your doctorate by 16.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Sounds like a lot of
And
brain
then what do you
stuff.
do at that point?
You've
What?
already successful. You're like 23, you're retired. Maybe you
what
retire
do you
at 31.
tap out? What do you do?
Yes, you tap out at 31 and
You're
retire.
like, I'm just gonna lay on the beach now.
Yeah, until I should actually go to college.
Well, you know, speaking in numbers.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the TV show South Park?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
all right,
Yeah.
those little buggers.
Who killed
Yeah.
Kitty? They killed Kitty.
Oh no, they killed
Killed
Kitty.
Again. Kitty has multiple lives.
Well, have you ever heard of Casa Bonita?
No.
Okay, well,
That
Casa.
sounds like a great sandwich, though.
I know, seriously, right?
It's a great name for a sandwich.
So, Casa Bonita
Yes,
is
Casa
the
Bonita.
11th episode of the 7th season of South Park, and it first aired November 12th, 2003.
Okay.
Okay, so the reason I bring this up is because the episode received positive reviews from television critics and is one of the co-creator, Trey Parker, one of his favorite episodes.
Okay.
But Casa Bonita is not just a cartoon.
Okay.
Casa Bonita is indeed real.
Okay.
It is a restaurant in Colorado.
Really?
Yes, and it temporarily closed in March of 2020 due to the pandemic.
Yes.
Its owner filed for bankruptcy, and it was acquired by Trey Parker and Matt Stone
No
of
way.
South Park.
No
Yes,
way.
yes. The restaurant held a...
So this man was struggling, and Trey was like, I'm about to buy all
They
that
come
real
on, they
estate.
swooped on in like a good Babble buddy.
Yeah.
And they swooped on in, they bought the restaurant. Now this thing is amazing. It's like a pink palace. And
Oh, pink. So it's colorful.
Yeah, it's very
Okay.
colorful. The
All right.
restaurant they wanted to make it the greatest restaurant in the world. So they
You know
had
how you do that? By making the greatest food in the world.
there you go, right?
I don't need all
No
that
kitchen nightmare disasters. Yeah, no.
Ambiance. I don't need that. I need the good food.
Well, they got ambience.
Mm-hmm.
They've got food,
Okay.
and they've got a waiting list.
Oh, waiting list?
Yes. So the restaurant held a soft relaunch in June of 2023.
Okay.
They are billing itself as indeed the greatest restaurant in the world.
Okay. It's a tough title to hold.
Parker and Stone, it really is. But you know, these guys are pretty. What have they done with their? I mean, they
well,
are
it's just made the
amazing.
greatest, one of the greatest
That's
TV
what I
shows
mean. They
ever,
are
yeah.
legendary in their own right.
Yes.
So Parker and Stone have many memories of going to Casa Bonita as children.
Okay.
And the restaurant means a great deal to them.
Uh-huh.
Colorado's Casa Bonita location is the only location, it used to be a franchise,
Okay.
that remains in existence.
Nice.
Yes, in 2015, Casa Bonita was actually recognized as an official landmark by the Lakewood Historical Society, where they are in
way.
Colorado. Yes, the iconic.
This is better than Sizzlers.
Wait, it gets better. The iconic pink Casa Bonita Tower stands 85 feet tall.
85 feet up.
It's visible for miles. So I pink is my favorite color.
Okay.
So you imagine I'm tooling down the road and all of a sudden, over yonder in the distance, I see this.
Casa de Pink.
I'm like, oh my gosh, it's pink. So it's visible for miles, and on top of the tower's golden dome stands a statue of Kua. Okay, I'm not going to try and butcher this. Hold on.
Well, I'm already
Kua Huramoka,
Cool.
the last Aztec emperor.
Okay.
Them Aztecs.
Aztecs.
They're everywhere in
Well,
the
the last
history
one
book.
was an emperor. Huda Buddha Huda.
Always got to go out showboating.
Yeah,
right?
look at you,
I
Aztecs.
can't just be a peasant or a peon.
No,
I'm
no.
going to be a
Aztec.
emperor.
Oh, Emperor Aztec. Emperor Az.
Right? So,
Okay.
Okay, but inside the different facades and themed rooms
Yeah.
that they have themed rooms in the greatest
In
restaurant
in the world.
Yeah. This is a multi-tier restaurant, by the way.
Jesus, I
Yeah.
was
So
about to-
you
I
have
was about to
levels.
say something.
Yeah.
Jeez
it's,
Louise.
It's intended to invoke regional Mexican architectural styles. For example, Acapulco, Puerto Vallarta, and Guadalajara.
All inside the restaurant.
All
These
inside.
Are goodness.
Yeah, the
What is the
exterior.
square footage of this?
Well, let me tell you, the exterior alone was repainted in 2022, and it took 400 gallons of custom blended pink paint.
400 gallons? Sherman Williams made a lot of money that
I'll
day.
tell you
Yes,
what.
I tell
Oh,
you
yeah.
what. Sherman Williams made some money.
Casa Bonita's famed sopapilas. Am I saying that correctly?
I have no idea. I'm going with it. It sounds great to me.
I'm gonna sound it out like I was taught as a young Shans.
Yes.
Sopapilas were
Ooh,
created
what
with.
poppy you talking about?
Oh, you and your papilla.
Poppy.
Oh no, my papilla.
Oh, no. What about your papilla?
They were created with a recipe specifically designed for the altitude of Colorado.
Oh, that's ingenious.
Is that not cool?
Oh, that is cool.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so there is a waiting list to go, and one of our viewers sent me a message saying they
They're on the
finally
list.
got their invite.
Oh, they finally got the invite.
They have been on the invite, and they finally got it. They have been on that waiting list, and,
Okay, so
and they
wait.
are now flying to Colorado.
Wait, they're
For
not
dinner.
even in Colorado?
No, they've been on a waiting list
For some years.
for some years.
And now,
The waiting-
this restaurant better be that good that I'm spending money to buy first class tickets.
They've got
Like,
cliff divers.
forget
They've got lagoons.
vacation this year. We finally got in the restaurant.
They've got
Casa de
waterfalls.
expensive.
Casa de Bonita expensive. It is like another world apparently inside this place.
Really?
So yeah, their waiting list has anywhere from 400 to 600,000 people on it, waiting, such as our viewer, to get their email
600,000.
invite. Yes.
This email invite better be awesome. Like
Yes.
it should become with like a singing grandmaster door.
Yes, right.
Something.
Can you imagine
My
someone dressed
goodness.
like dressed as a pink sopapilla?
Yeah. And like 400,000 to 600,000 people on this list.
400 to 600. That's a
Thousand
thousand
people.
waiting to go to this restaurant.
This food has to be amazing.
Yes.
Because I can go up the street right now to Applebee's. I think it was a 5-10 minute wait. You know what I mean? It's like much easier.
Yeah, so
You know?
our viewer is very excited because they got there's it's all inclusive.
Okay.
Because it's an experience.
Yes, it
so
is an experience,
again,
yeah.
it's multi-levels. They've got the waterfalls, they've got cliff divers, they've got the mariachi.
Cliff divers.
They have got so much going on inside
From
this
the
place.
85-foot tower. They
Yeah.
got to the-
Yeah.
Let's go
swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can jump into this cup of water. You see it? My toe.
oh no, my toe.
Toe. Oh my goodness.
Larry Longtoe strikes
That's
again.
it. Well, in a little small cup of water at Casa de expensive. You know what I'm saying?
So
Bonita.
you don't do tipping, you don't do anything.
Oh, you don't tip. Okay.
Everything in the ticket price for your experience at the greatest restaurant in the world, Casa Bonita in Colorado,
Yes.
it's all right there in the ticket. You just have to wait. So if you're one of those 400 to 600,000 people, such as our viewer was, stay hopeful because you just need to hang in there and you will get your invite.
Okay, it's like you received the Willy Wonka chocolate
Yes!
golden
You-
wrapper.
yes!
You won the game
That-
almost, but just to enter the museum.
That is what it is.
Yes.
It is like getting the golden ticket.
That is, listen, Casa de Expensive Bonita. We have 3 people here. Can you put us on the list
Get
and
us
kind of
on the
somehow
list.
expedite that list a little
We
bit?
just
Instead of
move
waiting
it
for a
on
few
up.
years, can I wait a few hours? You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what's inside now, so tell the viewer to take plenty of photos. Hopefully they're allowed to take photos. And
I'm waiting to find
imagery
out
and recording
because
things and
I mean it's kind of like locked down, but
it's secretive, but it's like, I don't know. So,
so it's gonna be super interesting.
do they
So
have windows
please-
inside of this thing?
No, but they have a waterfall.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can just peek in.
If
If I
they
just
have
put
a
my head,
cave.
what's going on here? You
You
know,
get to explore in a cave.
in a cave.
Yeah.
What if I miss my
Maybe
dinner?
you look
I don't want
for
to miss
so
my meal
much.
if I'm in the cave and it ring my. What if my little finger go off and it rings? I'm lost in the cave.
I lost my tortilla,
Yeah.
and now I'm lost in the cave.
And lost in the
and
cave.
I ain't got no food.
Hopefully the quesadillas are great. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness.
So Larry,
Yes. Casa Bonita.
a New York man's pet alligator was seized after 30 years. 30
Oh, you
years.
can't.
You
No,
took
it's
the
too
man-
late. It's too late at that. 30 years later? Oh, it's too late. Come
He
on.
wants Albert the alligator back.
Albert the alligator.
Albert the alligator.
Aw. It's like La La Crocodile. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You remember the show?
I
Yeah, La La
do,
Crocodile.
La La
Oh,
Crocodile.
man. Albert, it's 30 years. It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. That
The
man,
only
that
thing-
crocodile done rolled on several people already. The death row has happened. It's too late. It's too late. 30 years old, his knees bad. You know what I mean? Let that man walk down them stairs. And first off, he couldn't get him on the elevator. Had to walk him down the stairs in New York. That alligator knees are terrible. At 30
He
years,
used to
come
go
on,
into
man.
the pet store and I need a
Yeah.
special leash.
Hey, leash, how do you feed him? Do you happen to have any extra fingers lying around here? You know what I mean? That thing eating whole ducks.
Oh no, the digits. There go the
Exact-
digits.
Exactly.
So the owner of an alligator recently seized by conservation officers in New York is fighting for its return, saying the reptile, named Albert, has shared the home with this man for 30 years.
And didn't
3
kill him.
decades.
And didn't kill him.
And didn't kill him. He's a gentle giant. Albert is a gentle giant.
I don't know if you're rubbing the wrong way. That death row's happening. I
well,
don't know about
yeah.
gentle.
It
You
is
know
an
what I'm saying?
alligator.
It's still alligator. Still a wild animal.
So his license to keep Albert expired.
Wait, he had a license?
He did. Albert
Who
is
issued the license? You got Albert for 29 years. You
his license expired in 2021.
take that to the DMV? How you renew that license? He'll say, Albert
I
need his license renewed. He would put him up there. Let me see his vision.
Press your head on the
Exactly.
press your forehead.
Sir, can you please move your nostrils down and put your eye up on Stop biting the camera, sir.
So poor Albert has been seized.
Yep.
Yeah, he apparently he has.
Did he read the Flacco story?
He
Is that how he's out?
He let people pet the alligator, even get into his pool.
Wait, he had.
it
Whoa.
Yeah.
This alligator had his own pool in the apartment?
Well,
What kind of. Is it Jeff Bezos'
let me
apartment?
tell you. Hold on, I have
Wow.
your knowledge because. Hold on, Larry.
I'm waiting.
The owner spent $120,000 on a custom addition to his house, designed it all around Albert, complete with heated floors, a filtering indoor
Because the
pond
crocodile
with a
needs-
waterfall and spa jet, tropical plants, and a bar.
A bar?
Albert likes to
What
drink.
kind of cocktails do you like, Albert? I'm just saying. What is your drink of choice? Is that a Bloody Mary?
A lady finger or a pink lady or what? Remember
Exactly.
the grasshopper?
Exactly.
All
Oh my
those
God.
fancy
Make me a
drinks.
lady killer.
So he calls this alligator a big baby. He's had him since he was a baby. He has lived
Was
more
he?
than half his life with this alligator, and they took him away, and he doesn't even know where he is.
Oh, he
Yes.
lost his child. He
Yes.
lost his best friend.
The gentleman has lived with Albert more than half of his life
Okay.
after buying the alligator at an Ohio reptile show when it was 2 months old, and considers him an emotional support animal. I have your knowledge, Larry.
I just let's start at the alligator reptile show.
Okay.
Hey, let's go back there.
Okay.
When this man do look at that gator. Hey Chuck, are you selling this gator here? No, he's here for the show. I have an apartment that I want him for. You know what? I need some emotional support. Dude, it's not for sale. I got $100,000. Here he is. He's now yours.
And
You know what I mean?
please get the heated floors.
How do you drive? Get the heated floors, of course. But then to drive this thing back, what was your game plan?
Well, Albert
Like-
likes his pillows. He likes his
He has
pillows.
pillows too?
Yeah, he likes to cuddle with his pillows.
Are they alligator pillows? Are they alligator skin? You know what I mean? Does he wear crocodile shoes? Like what kind of deal is
Oh,
it?
you're just
Ba-da,
messing.
ba.
Oh, wait.
I know.
Ba-da,
Ba-da,
ba.
Does Albert like my pillows need to be snakeskin? I just ha.
Well,
Albert, I hope you get back your return.
I know.
I don't
Well,
like. What is he doing now? Because he's pillowless.
he's
Albert's not
pillowless,
living a good life.
and we don't know where
Floors
he's
aren't
at.
heated where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
Albert doesn't know where he's at. His owner doesn't know where he's at. He's hired lawyers to help get Albert back. His efforts are backed by his own neighbors and strangers across social media. An online petition has been signed by more than 120,000 people.
Make that 121, because I'm signing that petition.
120,000 people have signed the petition to get Albert back.
Get Albert back.
And they have created free Albert t-shirts and
No way.
buttons.
Oh my
we
goodness.
will get the free Albert
We have
t-shirts.
missing children in this world, guys. Still, we're worried about alligator. You know what I mean? That's bad as an alligator.
And a friend has even penned a song for the cause. Oh, Albert, please come home.
He can't come home. The man is confused because his feet are walking on non-heated floors. Okay?
The pal sings while strumming the guitar in a video posted to Facebook.
I kind of want a t-shirt. I want that free Albert
Albert,
t-shirt. Bring Albert
please
home
come
t-shirt.
home. There you go. Free Albert.
Free Albert from
Yeah.
where?
We don't know
Where
where
are we
he
freeing
is.
Albert from? Albert's living a horrible life. You know what I'm saying? We talking no pool, no pillows, and regular floors. Oh, he sound like regular people. Me, Albert.
It is, and the sad part is the space is so empty.
Yeah.
When the owner goes there, he wasn't told where he was taken, and when he goes into Albert's space, it just hurts. But the rules have changed for the dangerous animals.
Well, yes.
Regulations.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Dangerous animals.
The
That's
license
what it
for
is.
owning dangerous or possessing dangerous animals has
Or
changed.
possessive crazy animals.
Tony thought that he might be grandfathered in,
They're great.
but he failed to bring his holding area for Albert into compliance to ensure the alligator did not pose a danger to the public.
He didn't.
So it's kind of like they took Albert on technicalities.
Okay. Or because Albert has teeth. They took him because he had more than 32 teeth.
But Albert has been well taken care of. He is under
yes.
the care of a veterinarian.
Oh, now.
He has with Tony.
He had his own vet.
Yes. He has a diet of raw chicken,
Boy,
pork
Tony,
chops.
Albert was living the life. I'm telling you.
Raw chicken and pork chops? Come on, Albert.
Albert was living that. Y'all done messed up Albert's life. This man was living a good life.
Supplemental vitamins.
No way.
Yes.
What's that like? Did that
He
mean-
was even under care for his cataracts. Poor
Oh
Albert.
yeah, they ain't just give him no weed. You got a little cataracts. Here you go, Albert. Let me roll you a fatty.
You don't roll a dinosaur.
He is a
You
dinosaur.
don't- you
He
don't-
is a dinosaur. Yes.
You don't roll an alligator a fatty.
No, he rolls them himself. He put in his mouth. Death row. Ba-dum, bum.
Bum.
It's weird and wacky.
Larry, I know you love our geography stuff.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Something good? Are we checking my geography
Oh,
vibe?
baby, you love you. Larry loves his geography.
I love my geography now.
So
Here
we
go.
got your weird Washington coming at you.
Washington. Oh,
Yes.
it's in Washington.
This is in Washington.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's the Mima Mounds.
What the what? Mima Mounds.
I have to
No
shimmy
way.
when I do. It's
No
the
way.
Mima,
Mima
Mounds.
Mounds?
It's the Mima.
What the hell is, I mean, I didn't want to, what the heck is a Mima Mound?
It is the
Mima Mound, Washington.
Mima Mounds is the broad area of grassy humps.
Grassy humps. Wait, never mind. I get Mima Mounds now. Mima Mound got some grassy humps over there. All right.
Mima Mounds is a mystery without an ending. Mima
Really?
Mounds.
A
M-I-M-A.
mystery without an ending.
Yeah, on the outskirts of the Capitol State Forest in western Washington, a vast prairie is dotted with thousands of grass-covered bumps.
Ah,
And nobody's quite sure how they got there.
Mima Mound.
The origins of the Mima
Mima
Mounds Natural Area Preserve have long been the subject of debate. Oh
Okay.
no, my Mima Mounds.
My Mima Mounds. They're humpy, grassy areas.
Well, they call them Mima Mounds for a reason, because you can't have pop-up
You can't have
mounds. You can't have Papa Mounds.
Papa Mounds.
So you
And
have to have
only,
Mima.
only women have mounds.
Only Mima Mounds. Is that? No, they
It's
just got
the Mama Mounds.
Mama Mounds. Ah, I love it. Mama Mound. Daddy testicles. No, you can't say that. You can't call it that. That's weird.
Mama.
Mima Mounds.
Daddy's Mounds.
You can't, yeah. Where's Dad at? He's over at Mima Moms again. Dad, keep fondling Mima Moms.
So a single 6-foot by 30-foot wide mound in a grassland.
6 foot by 30 feet.
Yeah,
That is not small.
it's technically called a mound.
A
Is
mound.
that a D?
Yeah, that might be D Mounds. D Mounds.
But acres upon acres of mounds. When you have acres
The
as
mounds.
far as your eyes can see.
You talking about mounds galore.
And you're yodeling in the mounds.
Yeah. Yodelay.
or like this.
Ah, you need a
Mima
tissue
mound.
over there, producer
I'll
Marc.
tell you.
Yeah, sorry.
Mima mounds. All right.
Okay, so the acres upon acres of the mounds,
mounds.
sharing a similar shape and size and packed in like clumps of eggs in a carton,
Yeah.
create this mysterious location in Western Washington with many
was this-
possible explanations.
So it's natural. It's been there like that.
Yes,
it
yes.
always looked like.
Oh, we
Mem-
gotta go. We
We do gotta go to Mima Mounds. We're gonna yodel
Do
in the
they have
mounds.
tips on these mounds? Quite pointed in the figure. But I'm just wondering. You know what I mean? Just wondering here. Just wondering here. Do they have circular things at the top of these mounds? Just wondering, like a walking area, perhaps.
An airy
Yeah,
what?
An area.
An airy what?
Of Ola's. King Ariel's. You know what I'm saying? So, but the,
Members of the U.S. exploring expedition encountered these mounds back in the mid-1800s.
Yes. That far back?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
They thought they were Native American burial grounds. Other
I can
people
see
think
that.
they were
That's a
formed by glacial freeze and thaw cycles, erosion, earthquakes, flooding, volcanic activity, extraterrestrials, or the most popular belief
Mima
is that
mounds.
the mounds accumulated slowly as generations of pocket gophers moved the soil while building a network of their underground dens.
Oh my
Must
God.
build my mound.
These gophers.
Must build my mound.
You know what they said? It's Groundhog Day all over.
They are in Western Washington on the outskirts of the Capitol State Forest.
All right, Western Washington Capital State Forest, huh?
Babble Buddies Northwest road trip.
We just trying to see some mounds. Natural mounds at that.
Hey, Larry.
I don't like the way you said that. You said sound like something all kind of moundies about to happen.
Hey, Larry. Try this.
What are we trying? Is it mounds?
It's close to mounds.
Oh, goodness gracious. Uh-oh. I don't think anything should look red like that. What do you think, Mini-Me? I don't know.
I'm a little Larry's
know.
helping.
I don't know. These look, they shouldn't be this red.
I can't move.
Oh, Shan's is breaking things.
I can't apart.
Oh, no. She can't bobble her head, but she can break stuff. All right.
Producer Marc, we're going to need some more glue. This dish is combining the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Now, and I don't mean worlds like
Is that
across...
P. Diddy and R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He had to do it. He's
I had
been
to
holding
take a
it
shot.
in all
Oh, my
week.
goodness.
But it is combining the best of snacks.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not combining it's not combining the wheat fields of this with the
the
spices
soybeans
of
of
that. Yeah,
All right,
no.
okay.
So it's the best of both worlds. Can you tell what two worlds have collided for this
All
new
right.
snack?
I'm gonna find out. Here we go. So clearly it's a pretzel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's got one. He's got one.
Are your fingers all orange for
Yeah.
some reason?
Oh, it can be. This is Cheetos, isn't it?
Yeah.
No way! Oh! A Cheeto pretzel.
It is.
Thank you for the hit, producer Marc. Flamin' hot Cheetos.
It is the Cheetos Flamin' Hot Pretzels combining the best of both worlds. The classic pretzel snack with a fiery twist.
That is really
These
good.
pretzels
I'm gonna-
Are they
are-
hot, Larry?
Hmm?
Are they hot?
They're a little bit hot.
Yeah.
They're not flaming hot like the Cheetos, but the pretzels take a little bit of blow.
These pretzels are a delightful fusion of bold, cheesy, and delicious Cheetos flavor along with the satisfying crunch of pretzels.
Yeah.
They come in two flavors. They have the Cheetos Pretzels Cheddar or the Cheetos Pretzels Flamin' Hot.
Oh, cheddar.
Yeah. So for those of you that crave the classic Cheetos taste
Yeah.
that delivers the perfect
This is
blend of
really
cheese
good.
and pretzel goodness, you'll want the cheddar version.
Can you
If-
drizzle with a little chocolate on it?
Oh, you and your sweet tooth.
Put a little chocolate on it now.
He wants another root canal
I do.
summer.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
I can't go to Chelan without a root canal. That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem everything right. He has to be medicated.
I do.
If you're a fan of spicy snacks, this
good.
version
Really
adds
good.
a fiery kick to your pretzel
They do.
experience. Each piece of these pretzels has two sides.
Yeah.
So you have the cheetah side, and you have the pretzel side. Yes. Covered in iconic powdered cheese flavor from the Cheeto people.
Yep, from
And
the Cheeto
then
people.
the pretzel side, which is the perfect crunch of crispy beef. So whether you're a cheese enthusiast or a spice lover,
From Green
these
Bay.
Cheetos pretzels are here to satisfy your snacking
They're so
cravings.
effing good.
So good!
So good.
So good! Hey Larry, try this.
What are we trying?
Here at the Babble Buddies Northwest video podcast, we love to talk about shopping local, supporting community, and we have located a new business in the area of Maple Valley, Washington.
Yes, we have.
It is called Lustre Infrared Sauna Studio.
Yes.
It is amazing.
It is amazing.
It is a woman took her dream and made it
a reality.
Yes.
Welcome to Lustre.
You don't know what infrared sauna is. It's a little bit different from traditional saunas, right? Being that the infrared, it heats your body up temperature inside out, right? But this is such a benefit. If you haven't been to a sauna, it's like a spa, right? She called it a studio.
Each of the saunas are Bluetooth compatible, so you can listen to your own stories, your own music, podcasts, Babble Buddies Northwest. And you don't want to leave your devices in there the entire time, as it will mess with your battery life. So we do have little boxes on the side here with a little magnet at the top, so you can pop it in there and make sure it stays cool during your session.
She called it a studio, but you walk in there and you just feel
You're welcome. It's a welcome
Welcomed.
environment.
welcomed.
The staff is incredibly
I
knowledgeable.
guess what the Zen factor
The
is
Zen
that
factor,
for
right.
okay.
So if you follow me into this space, this is our ADA compliant sauna. So if there are any of our folks with mobility issues, we have platform and ramp for, say there was a wheelchair user that wanted to use the sauna. We also have a wider door and removable benches for anybody with mobility issues. It's also great for anybody who wants to go into a session with another person. So it's up to 4 people, but 2 to 3 again comfortably. Again, in all the saunas, we provide towel service, and then on the end you'll have your essential oil infused cold towel to wrap up your visit.
Get your body all heated up. You can play whatever music you want, you know, whether it be show tunes or not. I'm not saying I know somebody that plays show tunes in there. Better do.
But you know
but
what?
You have your Bluetooth, yeah.
Yeah, everything is there.
We are in Sawyer's Village in Maple Valley. So it's a really great, there's a lot of similar businesses in this area, but nothing really competing, so we all really work really well together. And I actually, Get Hot Yoga has actually an infrared sauna in their Bonnie Lake location, so their whole community is very familiar with this as well. But yeah, something new and different here. I think there's a lot of opportunity. People are very health focused, health conscious. So a lot of opportunity to have some new and additional things to help support people in that way. For most folks that have gone into a traditional steam or dry sauna, they're usually somewhere between 200 and 210 degrees. So you're surviving the heat. It's a lot. You feel it when you're breathing it in, you feel it in your sinuses, and your body is sweating in response to being in a very hot space. Infrared saunas are different. The key differentiator is it uses light to create heat. So it's an invisible light spectrum. You feel them, and I'm sure you probably remember from your experience, you feel them kick on and kick off to keep it at 150 degrees. So we're roughly 60 degrees cooler than any other sauna that you've been in. And so instead of heat, it's a warm cabin. It feels toasty, comfortable, but it's not that excessive heat, and it raises your core temperature 2 to 3 degrees in a single 30 to 45 minute session. So that's where really all those health benefits come in, is that false fever that it creates within your body, and that's the key driver of where it's different from anything that people have experienced in the past. I think what we're learning is what a lot of small businesses, new businesses are working through is what's the best way to reach people that would want to take advantage of what you're offering. So I think part of it, I ask every person that comes in, how'd you hear about us? So a lot of people from the signs, the window signs, were like, I saw it driving by, I just wanted to check it out. So we give a lot of tours. Anybody who crosses through is interested enough to kind of, and there's no really selling that we do. It's like this is an experience in and of itself.
Yes.
So walking through, it's like you create, somebody gets to have their own experience that we're offering. So that social media is big. I think the biggest challenge that we have and will continue to run into is helping people understand what it is and how it's different. Because a lot of people will, I guess, they'll call and be like, is this kind of open? Am I in there with other people? Is it like they're private? We provide everything that you need for your experience, and so it's like it's everything that I have as a person who has loved it for many years, everything that I've loved and removed everything that I didn't.
Yeah.
And then part of it, again, as we're so new, is I also ask everybody for their individual feedback of, is there anything that we could have done to make the experience better? So it's, it's things like, it'd be great to have tissues and mirrors and maybe some trash cans. And I'm like, of course, those would be great things.
Those would be great to have.
Look at that.
We're all in
we
this together.
got some hooks on the walls. And so we
Exactly.
got some hooks for the walls.
There
And
you
so
go.
part of it is like these things that you think of all the details in the process, and you just don't. And I think as long as we're aware of removing any of the ego from it, of like, we know so little. We know a lot about this, but we know so little about how to like bring it to everybody, that there's been a really great, I've been blown away at the reception in this community. A lot of women in business too has really been huge. People that have said, you know what, because we've only lived here for 4 years, so it's, people that are saying, I'm going to introduce you to this person, and I know that they would love it, and we'll talk to these people. And so it's really been a supportive, like, where they have no other motivation other than to see us succeed. And so I think that has been more than I was expecting. It's such a gracious welcome. The idea behind this is to have your own individual experience, and as you're saying, listening to the community, it doesn't matter what works for me, it's what works for each of you. And so we really make it to help promote people to be able to have their own experience in the process. Walking in, I think there's a lot of folks that do that route, that come in and say, what is this, how is it different? We also use, we partner with MindBody, which is our software for appointment booking and payment processing. A lot of folks are familiar with that. It's a lot of companies in the wellness community use that. And so you can create your own, either come in here, we help people get, like we did with you, we help get you registered, make sure that you have your own profile, and then it also manages any available sessions you have. So that way you don't have to, and it helps make things easier for us to make sure we're providing the right experience for you. Oftentimes we'll have availability as we're new. It's interesting because we don't know the schedule yet. Like, there'll be times right first thing in the morning, we'll have several people, and then there'll be some freedom in our schedule. So usually early in the morning or later in the day are the first to go as far as getting completely booked. But through MindBody, being able to use our, to book online, you can see all of our available sessions for every single day, and it books out for several weeks. So you're able to see what works with your schedule.
What an amazing story. Annie, you have created a wonderful place for people to go relax, and
Sanctuary.
this wellness community.
Yes, a holistic wellness community. It's just you have to try it at least once.
There
right?
you go.
At least try it one time. Consistency is key. I've tried it. I loved it. I liked it so much. I want a lifetime membership. I'm still glowing.
You are
Look at me.
glowing. Yes.
Yes. That's my wellness. The heat did it.
And
But it was such an experience, and I recommend it for anybody, just to try one time. But I loved it.
yeah, give this new business a try.
A thumbs up.
Follow them on the social media.
All of the sites.
Much information, like she said, is available on the website.
Yep.
Lustre.
And they give you a whole approach right on the website. So if you need an introduction, go to the website first, and they'll tell you all about the holistic approach. They'll tell you the benefits, and then it's your choice to go do it. Just do it, like Nike.
There you go, Lustre, the place to be.
Yes.
Larry.
I know it. I know. Is it time for little Shan's humor?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Shake, bobblehead.
Larry.
All right, hold on. Shake it out. I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Why did the soda can stop rolling down the hill?
Because it was out of beverage.
It ran out of fizz.
Ah!
Ba-da-boom.
That's a good go when it ran out of fizz.
Well.
Get a CO2 cartridge in. All right, Shanz.
I have a feeling I'm getting ready for a Larry's
Dad rebuttal. Okay.
Wait, Larry's bad dad jokes.
Jokes.
I'm getting ready for a Larry's.
Oh yeah, bad dad joke time.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
What do you got,
Shanz,
Larry?
what is a sauna's favorite TV show?
Oh, it's got to be something hot. Hot. All I can think of like songs. I don't know.
Breaking Sweat. That's so bad. Some people like Breaking Bad. They just want to break a little sweat. Oh, that's I love it.
Oh, Larry.
I like you were in the right place. There's got to be something hot. It's got to be
And all I can think of,
90210 Summer Edition.
I know. It's like, yeah, feeling hot.
Oh, yeah,
all I
that's
can hear
it.
were song lyrics.
Oh.
Thank you, Babble Buddies Northwest video podcast viewers. We hope you enjoyed episode
1818. I
Thank
love
you
it.
to you and you and you. And you know what I say? I say be better at life.
And I say find some amazing snacks.
And
That
go
was-
to where?
Go to Lustre. Get your sauna on.
Get your sauna on. Get your sauna on.
Break a sweat. Get
Break a
all
sweat.
sweaty. Now.
Get sweaty.
Yeah. From infrared heat we talking about. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Come on, Mima.
Come
Mounds.
on, Mima Mounds. Well, all right, Mima Mounds. Ooh. Road trip.